Hi everybody, just doing some filming today. Not having a real purpose of intent at the moment. Everybody knows, I'm sure, that there's some crazy things going on in the world right now, and I was in the process of updating a few notebooks. You can probably hear my tea kettle going. I've got some notebooks out that I've been playing with, some pen pouches, actually lots of notebooks, even this one, and this one. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna film and kind of chop it up into a few different videos, because, you know, I don't want to upload a 45-minute video. That would take way too long. But why don't we start with this notebook? Put these aside. And something that I have in this notebook. And if you have a chance, go check out Rhomany's Realm here on YouTube. She actually took a pattern that someone had offered and made her own version of these pouches by Delfonics. I watched the whole process. It was 3 videos that lasted each video was a few hours long, and it lasted you know, about 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, and to see her finished product, it looked amazing. I actually own the Delfonics pouches. There's my small, here's my medium. I don't have a sewing machine, so there's no way that I would ever attempt to make one, but I just love the fact that she did, and it looks so cool. She made a couple, and they're very cool. So I'll get my pouches out of the way. But these notebooks right here. This one is my original Midori that I got back in 2013, 2014. I'm having a hard time remembering. It was a long time ago. And it was my first standard traveler's notebook that I ever got. My first one was a passport in the brown leather. And this right here is a Foxy Fix. This is their, they call it the wildflower leather. And this leather is called Sedona. That's it. It's called Sedona. And I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful leather. And it was a mystery sale item. It's a single elastic, and it has secretarial pockets with these little card slots, and it's a wonderful notebook. But I have it holding a zipper pouch, a Faroof zipper pouch. Well, a Mo term, a Faroof inspired. I've got a notebook in here that has some old notes, but the reason I have it is it's holding 2 inserts that I sometimes take with me to planner meetups, just so people can kind of see some of the things that I do for, I guess you could say, memory keeping of sorts. I do love to keep a insert where, this one's kind of all apart. I do like to keep an insert where, you know, it's a blank insert where I journal, where I tip in things, do some doodles, you know, collage some things. And this is for when I have lots to say, or more to say, or I want to put in pictures. This was the 14th. This is a photo, we were supposed to perform this last weekend, Star Wars, with the movie playing above us. but that got canceled due to this outbreak that we have right now. I took a photo of our pantry. We actually have stocked up more since this photo, just so we could have some things so we don't have to leave the house for 2 or 3 weeks. But the last concerts that I played were at the Tulsa, Oklahoma Aquarium, and that was one of the photos of one of their wonderful creatures there. There's Seamus trying to get out. There's Kitty. You know, and so just, this was an old card that I had from Goulet Pens. You know, just some beautiful, beautiful journaling. And I started today, but I haven't finished writing. So I do that type of writing. But something that I've done since this insert... Oh, my tea water's ready. So today we're having a more basic tea. I'm trying to save the fancy teas that we have. This is a Twining, and it's just a Earl Grey. And it tells you steep 3 minutes. So there's that. Got my lovely cup of going. I do have some honey, or you can probably see the steam. I do have some honey or stevia or something that I might put in that. But while that's steeping, what I had done in the past is I had taken, these are actual Traveler's Company inserts, and these are the week on 2 pages. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This was the original version. And then the newer version, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the newer version has the same day, same space. So I started these in, you can see, in August of 2017. At least that's when this insert is. I have some more that are away in a box. But what I was doing was your Russian days of the week, your Russian months. I didn't like the way it wrote, so I wrote it again. And I decided to glue in like a lot of the tea tabs that I had. A copy of 2 Chic Sparrows that I don't own anymore, which I wish I did, with a matcha latte from one of our favorite little places. It used to be called All About Cha, or All About Tea, but they changed the name, but it's the exact same thing. So it was interesting. And all I did was I'd write a little bit each day, and then I'd put down washi and stickers, and I was reviewing a lot of my Russian, so, you know, Sentiaber, Poniedziałek, Wtornik, Sreda, Четверг, Piatnica, Sobota, Voskresenie, my different, you know, the days of the week. I was just, you know, gluing in lots of different stuff. I was writing about, like, when I got my Traveler's Edition from the train station. Some more. That's an old guide from 2016 from the Passport Calendar. I guess it was Oktoberfest. Just, you know, some fun things that this cute little guide from when it was still Midori, and the 5th edition camel. You know, just some fun stuff about my order. And so this is something that I've done quite a bit. Let me check to make sure you guys are in the center of the screen, because that would be horrible if you weren't. Let me get my tea out of the way a little. All I'm doing is just quick little flip. See? some really fun, cute stuff. And so I did that and have been doing that. Oh, it's a thank you note from the miscellaneous store. This was from when I got my original blue edition, and that was the Midori the Pan Am edition. There's my Narita Airport one, which actually says Midori on the back as well. My Narita passport from when I judged State Solo Ensemble. You know, my Ace Hotel one. Oh wow, I forgot I had all that stuff there. It's just nice to look back at these. Some cute little doodles, some Cocoa Daisy, my original passport. Just fun stuff like that. Anyways, so that's there. So I continued this year that same idea, but what I chose to do was, if you look in my planner, I've shared here many times, I've been using the Paper and Cats, I think it's here in the back, Peaky Dory Design monthly version. Boop. And I've also been using like the weekly version for tracking my students. Here's the one for tracking my students. I gotta do a lot of stuff online now. It's spring break, so there's nothing going on. So this insert I have dated for the year, and I also have it undated. And so what I chose to do, let me close that up. What I chose to do was to take that insert, and I'll pull it out. And so I printed one, and it's January to April, and I just put in a, library card, my word of the year, balance, which sure is an odd word to have now that we're in the middle of March. But I've been doing my own doodling, some of my own doodles, putting down washi tape, and just writing a little bit about each day. I put in one of Mindy's little cards that she sent me and some of her stickers, and so I decided to put a bunch of her washi tape that I have. This is Mindy Lacefield. Some cute little stickers that I had. A little drawing that I did. And all I did was keep track of my schedule that week because it was quite a busy week of teaching. Some stuff with my schedule and some stuff that I'm doing. I decided to put in an old photo of a bunch of Foxy Fix passport notebooks. Let's see. I'll see if I can zoom in. Bay Leather, Avalanche, Snowflake. That one was and I don't have any of these anymore, and that's kind of sad, but they're at homes that are using them. That was Butterscotch, Licorice. That's the equivalent of the creme brulee chocolate that Chic Sparrow has. I think I can't remember what it was called. Espresso, maybe? That is Sedona. That one's Amber Sedona. That one, I can't remember what that is. Oh, it's the same as that. It's just it had pink elastic or mint elastic, licorice, and then they had these. No. That one. What was that called? These three were like sandstorm, a darker one. They were all very similar. And just, some little artwork and something that I did, a little bit of writing, some writing about our schedule in February, and then the end of February, and just, trying to make use of this. Some doodles. These doodles I did, I think, when we were at the laundromat. Put in a tea tab and a coffee tab. This was last week as things were starting to get crazy. I kind of wrote a bit more. Just put a couple of stickers in. Here we are this week. I wanted to include a little photo of the wee baby Seamus. It's him trying to jump up in my lap, so I put that there. We're on spring break. I did write a list of 3 movies that I want to watch. One of them is called Gajini. One of them is called Robo. They're what's it called? Indian movies from India. And then there was a book that looked interesting. It's called The Rhomany Prescription by Melody, and I can't pronounce her last name. And then I just got some little stickers and some ephemera down. Sometimes I doodle, sometimes I tack stuff down. But this is how I'm doing my journaling. This is a list of things that I wanted to plant. Oregano, chives, parsley, basil, rosemary, maybe some other things. And then here's a little card that I drew the little birdies on. Just a little simple something that I thought would be back there. And this is just one of those Target dollar spot little pockets. So just a simple little insert. And I've been keeping that in my traveler's notebook. Oh, I see. These 2. This was here. And I think this was in here. Maybe? Yeah, it was. So that's what I've been keeping in here. Just, my writing journal, which I've kind of fully decked out. This journal, which you've all seen, which has my little drawings of the Strawberry Shortcake people, a Winnie the Pooh, a little bee in the style of Mindy Lacefield. What else? A gingerbread from one of Mindy's. I want to finish that. Pomegranate I want to finish. A Strawberry Shortcake girl that I want to finish. Her name is Tea and Honey. She's British. Just a cute little thing. So that's kind of what I've been doing for just, taking little notes about what, or not so many little notes, about what has been happening throughout the day, or today writing down some movies that I want to watch and a book that I want to read. But I did take some notes, since I did have this out, about some things that you can do when you are, say you are self-distancing yourself the way we are. And I'll come back and do that in another video. Okay? Just thought I'd share a little bit of what I've been doing the last few days since I've been inside. We've been cooking great home meals. We've been cleaning. We did a lot of organization in the kitchen. There's one more thing I want to do in the kitchen, and then the next thing I want to tackle is the bathroom, the closet in there, and really give that a good once over to go through, and since I have the time, see what I have in there, because there's so much stuff I have no idea what's in there. So there'll be videos coming sporadically. There is no planned schedule or upload time right now, but just as something gets done, I'll just post it right up. And if you need a link, I will try to get those as soon as I can. Okay? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.